I got water in my ears. I'm gonna put this stuff in.
Hello, friends, and welcome to Talking to Fancy People. It is I, Eric, and Rachel.
Hi.
And we are here to talk tonight about TV shows, good or bad or good. And additionally, we're going to have a contest later on when more people get here. We're going to have a 20 questions contest to see who can figure out what TV show we're thinking of, okay?
Yeah.
And we've thought about it. We already know which one we're thinking of because we talked about it ahead of time here. Mm-hmm. So anyway, we're going to have a contest with an actual prize that you will have mailed to you if you send me your mailing address.
Yeah.
So we'll tell you what the prize is in a little while too. First, I want to talk about television shows in general. I've been watching a lot more television the last couple of weeks. I consume a lot more media when I'm not on any amphetamines, and I create less media. So I like the consumption phase. It influences me. It impacts me. It informs what I do when I go back into a productive phase somewhat, and that helps me to continue to develop and grow and so forth. I like evaluating and being a critic with various media that I engage with. And I really like reacting positively to stuff that's good too. It's not like I'm not a snob at all with media. I'm not looking to bust your chops for your failure. It's genuinely offending me when you're making big media mistakes, right? But so one of the shows that Rachel and I have been watching that I've been talking about is Naruto. But another one that Rachel and I have been watching that I have not talked about at all is this show called Happy Endings. And it's a show that was on network TV for, I guess, 3 seasons, 2 seasons?
3 seasons.
3 seasons?
Yeah.
And it's now off the air. But it's an ensemble sitcom that the critic in me doesn't like for various reasons a little bit, but that the consumer in me enjoys quite a bit when we watch it. It makes me laugh.
I like it too. I like the originality of it. I was going through a similar thing at the same time. Thought the character and mostly the writing was pretty original and forward thinking. And it was group comedy, which I like.
Yeah. Now, the critic in me says it's overwritten. So if you're familiar with this show, you've ever watched it, Happy Endings, please chime in. If you're not familiar with it, if there's a show that you'd like us to talk about, or you'd like to talk about, or talk with us about, just put it here. If either of us has seen it, we'll be happy to chime in our opinions about it and thoughts. If I haven't seen it, then obviously I'll have nothing to say about it. But,
well, I think it's really hard to dismiss Friends as being like one of the ultimate sitcoms because it just like hits so many pleasure points when you are creating a television show. I mean,
it's a good ensemble cast sitcom that works really well. You really grow attached to the characters. Yep. The characters have very clear, defining characteristics. In other words, they're very archetypal characters. But hello, Swift Eagle.
Big Brother. I've watched Big Brother. That's a drama-filled show. I get real intense.
It's in the reality show domain, right?
Yeah, it is.
My understanding of the concept of Big Brother is that it's a house where people all have to stay in the house, and there's cameras everywhere, right?
Yeah.
My thought on the concept is it's a good concept if you get interesting enough people in the mix. My other thought on the concept is if you get a big enough team of editors going through a big enough pile of random shit, you can edit together something pretty great out of just about anything. So it's like format-wise, what's really happening there? Who's really getting the artistic credit for the thing? It's a combination of the casting director and the editors.
Mm-hmm. He's right on the money with that.
I guess with the people they cast as well, the actors.
Yeah.
I guess you call them actors, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They're actors. They are acting. They have admitted, they don't like to, but they have admitted that they're staged before each scene. They go over their lines and stuff. Like the director usually says, "Hey, like, so Janine is going to be talking about this, and like we know that you don't like that, so react however you would to that situation." But I don't think Big Brother's totally. I mean, a lot of it is exaggerated, but I used to like Road Rules and Real World, like as a teen. I can't lie. Like, I definitely grew up with those two like shows as my reality shows. I watched.
Did you pay me, Swift Eagle? Before I forget,
That's a good question.
Continue.
Nice, good to you, baby.
No, that's all there's to say about it. I didn't see any payment in PayPal.
Good memory. But that's
I remember when Real World came out, the first one.
Yeah,
I was
really...
a teenager, I guess, and it being quite a phenomenon, like this new concept. It really was a launching of a new concept.
It really was. I started watching with the San Francisco, like that was my first, and then they would have reruns over the summer of like old ones. It's very smart of them. Like, MTV was very smart.
What city was the very first one in?
New York.
New York, huh?
Yeah. Yep. And San Francisco had Puck. He was like the legendary like bad guy.
Yeah, well, he's the most famous of all the Real World contestants ever, right?
Yep.
What's going on with him nowadays?
That's a good question.
Do you want to play Whatever Happened to Puck?
I do. I really do.
Let's play it.
He was around for a bit. He was.
Let's Google it. Yeah. Whatever happened to Puck from the Real World?
I really am like a sociologist. I love studying people, and like those situations, I really like try to understand them genuinely. He looks the same.
Puck on well, this might be from back in the day. I don't know. Puck on MTV's Real World San Francisco. Remember him? Guess what he looks like now? Where? That was it?
I don't know. TMZ's crap.
That's all they had to say about it? Is that
well, like, go to the gallery. That's what they're talking about. They want you to click on the gallery.
This is I don't want to click on it.
Yeah. It's clickbait.
I mean, look on Wikipedia instead. He's not dead.
That's good.
Yeah. TV Guide included him on their 2013 list of the 60 nastiest villains of all time.
He was pretty nasty. But I thought they like exaggerated his nastiness, to be real. But I didn't really watch it like that. Like I said, I watched over the summer. I would catch up with the Real Worlds. But I always, he just like wasn't a nice guy.
Well, he was arrested for domestic violence. Then he was finally sentenced in 2009 to a year in LA County jail after pleading no contest to charges of committing battery upon his girlfriend.
Ooh.
He also, was placed on felony possession of ammunition or whatever. Were involved in a car accident.
Yeah, as of 2013, Rainey was on felony probation and forbidden from leaving Los Angeles County, California. Wow.
Where does it say that?
The last sentence.
Interesting.
Yeah, him and Pedro like had a fight or something. I think he like outed Pedro before he was ready.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't really fully remember, but it was drama. But how is that they like?
Elon Musk is selling his possessions.
Are you gonna buy anything?
Why is he selling his possessions? Because he went crazy on Twitter. I just keep hearing that he blew a gasket on Twitter.
What about it?
I guess he had a flurry of tweets about. I haven't looked at them. I don't know.
Wow, I don't know. I'm not on
I'm not on Twitter
anymore. I used to be.
Hanging here. Are you on Twitter?
And what is he selling? His cars?
What do his tweets say?
I have too many kids.
Does he have a lot of kids?
He has a lot of kids.
Elon Musk does?
He has a lot of kids, and he...
With the same woman?
I'm saying, yes, and I'm saying this with no judgment at all. People live their lives and they do their things. I've done things. Everyone's done things. They got divorced and then got back together. So they're together now. And he has like, I think 5 or 6 kids. Huh. Deaths unrelated to the virus are being attributed to the virus.
And he's right about that.
So it sounds like Elon Musk is going, what do you call it? From that movie where the guy, couldn't have been that good of a movie if I didn't remember it. But where he's, he goes out to live, he finds no purpose in life and decides to like live in the wilderness.
Hi, the generalist.
Hey.
For everyone's information, we'll announce it now. We're not going to begin it quite yet, but I want to talk about the contest we have coming up.
Yeah.
Rachel and I are going to have a contest. It's called 20 Questions. People here can ask questions, and the winner of the contest is going to get a fabulous prize, which I'll talk about in a little while.
It is fabulous.
If you win this contest and you email me your mailing address, I will mail you this fabulous prize.
Hey, Fenty Deluxe. Yes.
Anyway, we have in mind a television show that we've been watching today, in fact, and we've enjoyed it. And we're going to come on here and talk about that specific show, but then we decided, is what a bong?
The thing that we're giving away. No, it's not.
No, it's not a bong. No, the prize is not a bong. The prize is a perfectly legal and ordinary thing that you can perfectly well send to people.
And I can't. Is he still with Grimes? I knew they were dating. There was like turbulence, and then they broke up, and then he went back to his wife. Hey, I mean, I hope they work it out.
If you have a favorite or least favorite show that you'd like to have us discuss, please do mention it. And if either of us have seen it, we'll talk about that show a bit. Evangelion, Metroid, I don't know what those things are. They might be a show, but Amber Heard? Amber Heard what?
What about Amber Heard? Musk is loyal as long as you don't interfere with his work. He could have been with Amber Heard. I have no clue. I don't really read as much anymore on things because sometimes I get way too into it. I am a sociologist major, so like studying the ecosystem of Hollywood is very interesting to me, but I do like to keep my distance.
Okay, I think it's time to begin the contest here. There's 20 questions. Okay, you can basically ask any yes or no question, and Rachel and I will answer it. And the first person who correctly guesses the television program will get a fabulous prize mailed to them in the mail.
Yeah. It's fabulous. Oh, I don't know about it.
I'm going to remove this comment.
Cool, Fenty. I think you would really like that.
Not because I just, it's like I just don't even want the topic.
Okay, so.
You want the prize? It's fabulous.
Cool.
Oh, it's fabulous.
It is fabulous. I'm telling you. I am sad to be departing with it, but I do believe that the right person is going to be getting it.
Okay, so now, if you have a question to ask, then, and the thing is, here's the deal. We will mail this anywhere that you live. If you live in another country, even though it's going to cost a bunch to mail the thing, we'll mail it to you.
We'll mail it to you. Yeah, that's fair.
If you win this contest, it's fair and square.
Guess, okay? Yeah.
Anybody can ask questions, and after a given question, people can take a guess if they want. Don't just throw out a bunch of random guesses, but
no.
After a question, people can guess, and then if they guess it right, they win.
And we can help you out by saying.
But they don't give any clues yet.
Don't we have to tell them the topic it is, though?
It's a television show. That's all we're going to tell them.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what I was
all right. Okay, my bad.
I was going to say it was a movie, so I'm glad you said it was a television
show. Yeah. It's a television show.
Yeah.
Okay. So if anybody has any questions, a 20 questions game here to see if they can figure out which television show we're thinking about, go ahead and ask those questions. If we don't receive any questions, then I guess we'll resume talking about other television shows.
Yeah. We'll talk about whatever.
But
yeah, it's been fun. It's a show that we both know of. Shit, am I going?
Don't give him any clues. Don't give him any clues. This prize is too fabulous to. That's incorrect.
Not Naruto. We are watching Naruto, but
that is not the show we're talking about.
Yeah.
There's no clues to this show from any of our recent live streams or talking or ever. In fact, I've never spoken up or talked about this show before. So you're not going to be able to glean any information from existing material.
No. You have to ask the questions. Not Naked and Afraid, no.
That's another show I've talked about before. Let's see here. Where's the weed? So anyway, another show.
Is it on Netflix? Ooh, good question.
I don't know the answer to that. I will answer it by saying no. We can answer this question by saying this. Well, we didn't watch it on Netflix.
No, we didn't. Is it on Netflix? I really have to think because I forget what the show. No. I don't know. We don't know.
We don't know the answer.
We didn't watch it on Netflix, so
that's all we're gonna say. We didn't watch it.
That's fair.
What type do you think Kakashi is? I think Kakashi's an INTP.
Yeah, me too.
Produced this decade or older? Older. This decade being 2010 to 2020.
Yep.
Yeah,
older. Thanks for the reminder.
Really, to be perfectly consistent with the rules, I should only answer the question, no, it's not produced this decade. It could be in the future. In other words, it's like a yes/no to question, not an A or B question.
Okay, so I'm going to answer Swift Eagles' question. Does it involve a family? Yes, it does. A family is involved in the TV show. No, not Modern Family.
I would not say that INFJs consume extroverted intuition or work off it either, even. Extroverted intuition is something that can't be consumed because it's an intentional manner, first of all. But second of all, I would say that what an INFJ's relationship with extroverted intuition is, it's an absolute value. Mm-hmm. They can utilize it effectively in certain circumstances when they want to,
Mm-hmm.
and will habitually ignore it in general.
Yep.
It doesn't involve a family is the question. What did you answer?
I
that
said
one?
yes.
You said yes. It does involve a family. Is it a comedy? Yes. Boy Meets World?
No.
Matt?
Nope.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something else. I'm trying to stop you from giving additional clues.
If it gets to 20, we do have to.
No, I don't think so. This
Okay.
is the
Okay, we can go.
No,
not
Full
Full
House.
House. We have talked about. It is a comedy show, yes.
Yes, it is a comedy. UPS? Ups?
Upright.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. We were talking about.
We did talk about Scrubs. Let's talk a little bit about Scrubs.
We can talk about Scrubs.
And we're not going to field any more guesses. And I want you to get to ask questions. Is it animated? No. Scrubs is a show that I, for a long time, found makes me want to shake my fist at it a lot. And the reason is because I've always found it to be smugly self-satisfied with without any good cause. No, it's not still in production.
No. It is.
Scrubs we're talking about.
Yeah, it is.
I don't like Scrubs. Is there a father and mother dynamic? Yeah.
Yeah, there is.
There is.
Yes. All ENFPs love it.
All ENFPs love Scrubs.
Yeah, because of Zach Braff and an INTJ female character.
It's got that kind of like, aren't we clever?
Yeah. They're banter. Yeah. I don't know what to say to her.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just like, get out of my face.
Octavia Silver, we're playing Infinite Questions. Guess which show we're thinking of. We're playing Guess which show we're thinking of. Who do I like in Naruto? Any favorites? Who do we both like in Naruto? Who do you like in Naruto?
That's a great question. In no particular order, I like Sasuke.
He's pretty cool.
No. The girl. I always get their names confused.
Are you talking about Hinata, the one who... Sakura.
I love her. I would love to be friends with her. I fucking love her. She's great. Then Tsunade, right?
I like Tsunade a lot too.
And then, of course, I have to. The INFJ guy.
Yamato,
because he's an INFJ and he makes me feel happy when he like says stuff like
he's such an INFJ.
Yeah. She's not annoying. She can be annoying.
Tsunade's an ENTP. She can flap the hand a little bit sometimes. She yells.
Yeah, I like when she does that though. Like when what's her name? When we went on her back. Yeah, and she was like, "I am not forgetting about this."
Oh, Sakura's annoying? No,
I don't think she's annoying.
I
love her.
Sakura's
she's
earnest.
Emotional.
She's earnest. Earnest and wants, and I can really totally identify.
I don't think she's stupid.
I can identify with Sakura.
I think she has powers. She can heal people. I think that's really great. And she's got a fucking great ass punch that I think they're gonna like,
Bakareu, Katareu.
What does
Who am I quoting there?
What does he say? I could do his voice really well.
You can actually. Yeah. I can hear it right there. But Bakareu, Tatarayu. No, that's what I'm doing is not Naruto though. I'm doing Killer Bee.
Okay. Killer Bee is funny. Like
Bakareu.
Yes.
Like that,
Yes.
Yeah, I think Sakura is an ESFJ.
I thought ISFJ.
I was going to say ISFJ.
I think she's an ISFJ more than an ESFJ. I really do.
Maybe. I've not watched. That's from Avatar: The Last Airbender. I watched some of Avatar with Delilah because Avatar was on TV when Delilah was a kid. I found it not nearly as good as Naruto.
I want to dunk this in something.
You can put it in my pee bucket.
Okay, yay.
You can put your face in my bucket of pee if you really want to, baby. Sokka? You mean Sakura? Who's Sokka? I don't know who Sokka is. Sokka? Breaking Bad.
No, it's not Breaking Bad. It's a comedy. We can't say it's a comedy again because you did get that right.
Oh, are you guessing about the show? Oh, what is the predominant race of the family?
Oh,
white,
Caucasian.
It's Caucasian. Yeah. Breaking Bad, if you just introducing it as a show topic, is a show that I really enjoyed watching when it came out. I had to wait every week between every episode.
Yeah,
I had a
that was the
DVR back at home.
Wow.
In my I was in Temple City. I had a DVR, and I DVR it in case I missed it, you know. And
that's love.
And then every time when the season would end, and I have to wait till the next season because I watched that show from the very beginning, week to week. I watched that whole show week to week. I never got to binge watch any of it. Mm. Can you imagine?
Now you are.
But here's the thing: it works really well the first time through. It doesn't rewatch well.
Really?
Because I tried watching it a second time a couple years after I watched it, and knowing what happens makes it like it just.
Kills it.
It relies so much on the suspense that builds up.
Yeah, that's what Yeah.
Because you don't really necessarily like all the characters on. No. Not very, and it's not a happy story ultimately.
No. I like the music. Right? We're talking about Naruto.
Yeah, well, we're talking about two things here. Yeah.
Young Kakashi is not very INTP, but an adult one is.
She's not really seen the young Kakashi parts because in the fast forward past those flashback parts that are boring.
It's not Breaking Bad.
When I think of Itachi, he's an INFJ
you don't have to watch too.
Itachi turns out to be an INFJ as well. Definitely.
Itachi?
Yeah.
Who is
Sasuke's older brother, who was a villain until it was revealed that he really wasn't, kind of.
Yeah.
He had this whole.
I kind of. Yeah, I thought that too while we were watching it. But I was sure because I don't know that character as well.
Everybody loves Raymond.
It's not.
It's not. And look, does it include a family dynamic? Yes.
Yes.
Is it fundamentally a show that is driven by that family dynamic? No.
No. It is not.
Just to clarify. Okay, well, I'd have to watch it. I can't really talk about it because, like I said, I'm willing to talk about any show that anybody wants to bring up that I've watched, and give my opinions and thoughts on it or whatever, but I've not seen that one, so I don't know. There's also the contest going on, which is 20 questions, trying to figure out which show we're thinking of. So far, what we've established is that it's a comedy that includes, but is not defined by a family dynamic.
Yes.
The race of this family in the show is Caucasian, and we've also determined that it's not from this decade. It's from before this decade.
Yes, it was from before this decade.
No, incorrect.
Nope, not that 70 show.
I suggest you guys ask more questions rather than guessing.
Yeah, ask more questions.
You're probably not going to guess it like that. I would guess, but maybe you would.
Like actors in it.
You can't ask questions like that. You have to ask yes or no questions.
Yeah.
Like
okay. Yes.
No.
Leave mail. No, it's not. You can ask. Can't you? Oh yeah, you can't know. No, you can ask.
You can't ask like who's in it.
No. But you can ask. Is Bill Maher in it?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, right, like that. You can ask like. Yeah, right, that's what I meant. More
my
than
bad.
anything. My bad. I'm not that dumb.
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, my precious wonder.
Oh, I love you. It's okay. I can be that dumb sometimes, I know.
He's in McDonald's. T.I.'s funny like that, isn't it? It's weirdly...
Not for sure.
Yes, he too.
Can we give him a hint?
No, I want them to ask more questions.
Okay, I'm gonna ask more questions.
Just because they keep wanting to guess instead of asking questions.
All right, okay, keep on asking.
And Octavia Silva, we just answered the question: is the main lead male? And the answer is no. But the main lead in Frasier is male.
Does it take place in a city? Oh fuck!
What?
Does it take place in a city?
Does it take place in a city? I would say a suburban or rural area.
Yeah, suburban.
Suburbanish, ruralish.
No, Jennifer Aniston is not in it.
No, Jennifer Aniston is not in it.
My mom was forcing me to view a meme when you said that. That's funny.
Force me in view.
Is the meaning no? Solving a math problem with an ENTP made me ENFP experience together for the first time in years. It also made me understand a math question for the time in years. That's
For the
good.
first time in years. Is the family lower class? I would say no.
No, they're middle class.
Yeah. Does it include children?
Not right. No.
Not
I would say
really,
no.
No.
Not really. There's no lead person who is a child.
But there are no like children.
Do all the characters tell each other good night at the end? No.
No. Cougar Town.
Not
No.
Cougar Town. What
Is
exactly?
it from the 90s? Yes.
What exactly is?
But that might be confusing.
It is from the late 90s.
Yeah, it bridges the 90s and the 1000s.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a very important thing to know.
Is it a sitcom? I would say yes, it's a sitcom, yeah?
Yeah, it's on...
Yeah. I would say yes, but not a conventional
yes,
one.
It's not a conventional sitcom.
No, not Desperate Housewives.
Not Desperate Housewives.
No, not Will and Grace.
Not Will and Grace.
That's an interesting question. Is it a sitcom? I'm still tripping out about that one. Is it a sitcom?
It's a comedy.
I think it's a sitcom.
It's a sitcom, but it's not.
You wouldn't know. I wouldn't. If you asked me what kind of show is this,
it's not what
sitcom
conventional sitcom rhyme.
That's so pretty. You look so pretty like that.
Oh, thank you.
With the light shining on you like that, with the door like that, and fringed face.
Do I look like the girl in the picture that Octavia Silva said I look like in? That one that she's like.
Oh yes, yeah, I remember. You do.
Oh, I guess I do look like that when I look at you. That's nice.
CI polar depends on having systems externally given, but can learn them adequately. They can't come up with their own logical frameworks, which is really a huge waste of time anyway.
No, they can. I disagree with that.
Is it on cable TV? Yes, it was. Is it now on cable TV? I don't know.
No,
It's
not.
Not King of Queens.
It was on cable TV, though. It was. That's a big thing to keep in mind. It was on cable TV, and it was a comedy, and there is a family in it. This is a difficult one.
But again, it's not primarily a family
not
comedy.
animated.
It's not like you
not
wouldn't call it a
animated.
family sitcom.
Not a family. It is comedy. It's not a family sitcom, though.
It does have a family in it, but that's not really the engine of the show.
Correct.
Call it an ancillary family.
Not Dharma and
Not
Greg.
Dharma and Greg. That's a good guess, though.
Mm-hmm. It's on cable TV.
It's not
on
Friends.
cable TV.
Oh yeah, Dharma and Greg was on network.
It's not Friends. No.
No.
It's on cable. That's a very big thing to.
You can
to keep in
exclude, I
mind.
guess, network TV
Yes.
shows. Therefore, right?
Yes, you can exclude.
Because if it were on
network,
TV.
were
on
You don't have
network,
cable
we would have
here?
to say no to cable.
Well, then into you may not know of it.
Now look, just because it was on cable TV originally doesn't mean it's still on cable TV now. I don't know if it's on cable TV.
True, I don't know if it is either. Actually,
Is it animated? No. For the
No,
millionth
it's not
time, it's not
animated.
animated. Everybody keep asking that. It's not animated.
We want questions, people. We want questions.
It's the third time. Thank you, Kara. It's the third time. It's not Friends. It's not Friends.
It's not Friends, no. No. I agree. Sadly can say it is not Friends. Friends was my favorite show when I was younger because for the first time ever there was a main character named Rachel and I was like, yay!
I like that show. Just because I liked it. It was something I went back in the DVR.
No, and it was good, yeah.
You get DVR, push DVR to record every episode, and you could have this big long stack of Friends
it was on
episodes.
TBS.
But yeah, so back then when I had DVR and was a show that wasn't like Breaking Bad, which I was keeping up with every week, waiting for the next one. So I never got, even though in theory, if I'd waited a few weeks, I could have backlogged a few episodes of it. I never could wait.
That's an ancient form of watching TV. It really is. You had to wait. That was like me with, I watched Breaking Bad like that too. And Mad Men. Ooh, waiting
sucks ass.
Yeah.
I did have to.
It's not Sex in the City.
Is it purely a comedy or a comedy drama? It's purely a comedy.
Yes.
It's not Sex in the City. Is it based in America? Yes.
My FI is not logical. Have we seen these streams? Do you see there's logic? No.
Rachel and I have, we're talking a lot about FI and how does anyone die or get killed? Did anybody die or get?
That's a loaded question.
Now the thing is, if you're asking through the whole entirety of the show, I don't know the answer to that question. Chappelle's show, in the episodes we've watched so far, no human character has died? Or
so
has
far.
one? Has anybody died? Oh, yeah. Someone did.
Yeah, someone did die.
Yes, someone died.
But it's not specific. It's not like someone does die in it, but I wouldn't say that it's centered around that.
Yeah, it's a tough one for sure. Does weed impact logical judgment? That should be a research question. I would say the answer to it is no.
I want to know, does it change your mom's logical judgment?
I mean,
I want to check. I would like to see.
Why are people so obsessed with what weed does? The answer is not much. It doesn't do a whole hell of a lot. Does the title include the name of a planet? No, it's not Third Rock from the Sun.
No, but that is a good guess. I like that one.
Actually, I guess Third Rock from the Sun doesn't include the name of a planet, does it? But there's a hint, so you got an extra hint. Yeah. It's not Third Rock from the Sun.
No, it's not. It's not Married with Children. Does it take place in Ohio?
Does it take place in Ohio?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what town it takes place in. That's a really good question.
The thing is, we don't know. We don't.
We don't.
We don't know what state. We can look it up.
Yeah.
They can't see because this is that kind of live stream. So don't you say anything out loud.
I'm not. Okay? I won't. I promise. Brad. I'm not.
Okay. So the question was, does it take place in Ohio, right?
Yeah.
And the answer is, it's not clear what state it's in.
Oh, damn.
So.
No specific location.
State. Yeah. I mean, there's a specific town name, but there's no specific state.
What can we give them the town name?
No, they just Google it and that'll be it.
Okay, true. I know. I feel so bad.
Oh, Rachel, don't feel bad. This is a good challenge question.
True, it is. I like the 30. I like 20 questions.
Can quasi-identical relationships work romantically? What's quasi-identical? Which give me, what's that to me? What's ENTP and Meow are quasi-identical? Does the lead character have magical powers? No.
It's not Ellen.
No, it's not Ellen.
ENFP.
ENTP, ENTJ. No, I don't think they can work romantically.
They friendly though, right?
Yeah, we can get along fine, but I don't think we'll work romantically because ENTP is too verbal and ENTJs are too nonverbal.
Yeah.
Basically what it boils down to.
It's like, what do you think Steve Martin is?
He might be an ENTJ, which is what a lot of people type him as. But he might be an ENTP.
I think he might be an ENTP too sometimes.
Is the protagonist a brunette? Yes.
Yes.
Is the main character a snob? No.
Oh, that's tricky though. She's a little bit of a snob.
Yes.
Yeah,
no.
She's a little bit.
Yes.
She doesn't mean
she's both.
Think she is.
She's both a snob and a non-snob.
She's a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, that's a tough question. Is it in a modern setting? Yeah.
Yes. Are you back?
Are we back? Is the main character older than 30? Yes.
Yes.
For some reason, my internet reset, I guess, real quick. I saw it down here, like, it reset for some reason.
It was Beetlejuice.
Probably.
He does that sometimes.
So Fenty Deluxe, narrowing the scope of things down.
Yeah,
Fenty
Fenty Deluxe is really narrowing it down.
If he doesn't win this, it'll be a shame because he's done most of the good work.
I feel like, I feel like he would even really appreciate this show. Is the female child older than the rest?
Than the rest of what?
Of the family?
Of the family? I'd have to say that you'd have to. I can't really answer that yes or no.
I'm determined, but I'm from a different country, so I don't know if the. Oh. You can look it up. If you have like something in your mind that you think it might be, you can look it up, but we're only using questions here. It's not Buffy.
It's not Buffy.
It's.
You meow right now.
It's painful.
You just leave that Effie in the garage.
I should wear my mask.
So for those of you who are not aware, I'm going to recap everybody who might have just more recently arrived. We were playing a game called Guess What TV Show We're Thinking of. And people can guess 20 style questions, which are yes or no. And no, the answer is not Dark Angels with people. But this is what we've established so far, among other things. We've established that it's a show before this decade, that it's live action, not animation, that it's a comedy show, that it was on cable TV, and that it includes, but is not centered around, a family. Roseanne is not correct. And various other things. Yeah, also, the main character is older than 30, and they have a female protagonist. These are some of the things that we've...
It is obscure.
Yes. Here's the thing. Okay, look, Octavia Silva, I wouldn't call it obscure. It was on a major cable channel. It's not like...
for its time, but like... I mean, I'm not... Does Delilah remember what Stranger Things?
Maybe.
Okay, this is...
Did you just say it out loud?
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Did they hear it?
I don't know.
Probably.
No.
You did just say it out loud.
Say it. If you
The
caught
dad
it,
a
did you guys
dumbass?
catch it? You did?
Is the dad a
Anyone
dumbass? Oh, you heard it.
What was it? What'd you hear? Sorry, guys. I've
been trying so hard.
I think it's just such a hard one.
No, they would get it.
Okay, what was it then?
Don't. If you ever if you heard it, don't say it. Okay. If you didn't hear it.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's fair.
No, it's not Sabrina the TV.
I think it's obscure. I think it's
okay.
Obscure.
Fine, it's obscure. Fine, it's obscure.
No, it's not Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
He thought Benjamin was ISP at first, but. Because she's trying to
I'm trying
herself.
To stop talking, but I can't.
She really wants to give you the answer. She feels the FE pressure here.
Yeah, because struggling. No, but the obscure part is like really helping me because it is obscure.
But we both knew of it before we started watching it, right?
These guesses are getting better, but ask more questions.
Yeah, ask more questions. Do less guessing. Are there supernatural powers present? No.
My mom made this.
It's a good smoking mask.
Mm-hmm. It keeps in the smoke.
Yeah. And so, speaking of Blossom, though, that was a funny show. Well, Octavia
okay,
Silva.
That's nice of you. Have you seen that?
Princesses?
Okay. It's not. No princesses.
I've never heard of princesses.
Me neither. Not mermaids.
So, we spoke about a prize. Now that we've accidentally given away the answer to some people. I think we're going to have another contest for this prize.
Okay.
This one. We have to say, okay, this contest is a practice contest without the prize.
Yeah.
Yeah, answer any yes or no questions about the show.
Yes, we will.
And for those of you who did hear when we accidentally revealed what it was called, please don't tell people.
Yeah.
The nanny is not right.
No.
But obviously, you're not going to make any progress by guessing at this point. You need to ask more questions and get more details.
It's a gem.
Oh, I see. You're not guessing titles. Does it have princesses or mermaids? The answer is no. It has neither of those things.
It's a comedy that stars a woman. No.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Well, be careful.
She's older than 30.
Yeah.
No, it does not. The first letter does not start with a T. I know I have to.
Are you going to just keep asking all of those questions, though? E3 Zombie? That's cheating.
To me, it's obscure. That's why.
You wouldn't call her brunette, to be honest? I'd call her brunette.
Ooh.
There's less than 5 seasons.
Yeah. Is that true?
Yeah. See?
Cool.
Okay. Now let's put this here. Is it drug related? Yes. That's MJ's asking good INFJ style questions. No,
not
it's
weeds.
Not weeds. It's not drug. It's got a lot of drug jokes in it.
Yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of drug jokes in it. Is there an adult version of Skins? What's Skins?
Skins is a British TV show.
Are there hallucinogens featured in the show? Well,
yeah.
I guess in at least one episode, yeah. But it's not about the show's not about that.
Yeah, it's like just a part of it. It's not. Is there an adult version of Skins? I don't know. I just know of the version of Skins from Netflix that was the British TV show. It's the main character. Yes, the main character. You've been asking very good questions, Fenty. Lux.
There are no wizards or witches. No superpowers.
No superpowers.
It's not a period piece. It's set in the time contemporary to when it was made, which is before this decade, is what we established so far.
Right.
Where did I leave that mug of coffee?
That's a good question.
Did I leave it in your pants, girl?
At least you know if you're keeping it warm. No, it's not Sherlock. It's a comedy. It's a comedy.
I think Fenty Deluxe has a sense of what it is.
Yeah, I do too.
I think Fenty Deluxe knows what it is, but has to figure out what it's called. What you have to do is remember some specific detail from that show, Fenty Deluxe, that you're trying to think of, and then Google that. That's how we came up with it.
Not Grace Under Fire.
Nope.
The main character is over 30. She's female. Oh. So then maybe you didn't hear Maybe you didn't hear the name.
I did try to talk over it as best I could.
Yeah, you did. You did stop me.
Rachel, believe it or not.
I'm sorry.
Do you believe this?
I don't want to feel guilty about it.
Rachel. You know what I'm saying, believe it or not, about?
What?
We're out of creamer again.
How are we out of creamer again?
We go through that shit so fast.
Because it's so good, and also you need a shit ton of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so can we give him a crumb?
No. All right,
and it's a cable TV show.
It's a cable TV show, which means
keep that in mind.
It was not on network TV.
Not on network TV. Yes, we are.
It is a travesty of a disaster of a nightmare. We'll have to go get more.
That's fine. Can we listen to your hits?
Sure.
Yay, because then I can sing to them.
Sure. So, okay, the facts that we've identified so far are that it's not of this decade. It's got a female protagonist over 30. It's got, it was on cable TV, not network TV. It's a comedy.
Not Deadwood.
And it has a family in it that's not the engine of the show. The race of the family is Caucasian. A couple other things people have identified or determined. No, not Grace Under Fire.
I heard this is called a pineapple. People tease it and people like that.
Bewitched? No.
No, not Bewitched.
Touched by an Angel? Swift Eagle, you need to set better boundaries with those angels.
It was in that era.
They involve a marriage, no.
But it was that decade, but it was
Which
at
decade?
the end of that decade, the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we did determine that. No, it's not Talking to People Virtual Edition. It's not Touched by an Angel. It's not Chasing Amy.
These are really 90s shows. I watch all of those. I watch Bewitched too. Okay, can I give a clue?
No, Rachel, you just shut up. Gosh.
It's pretty obscure.
Wow, then.
Touch You Gently.
Okay.
Oh, no, goodness.
You're okay, FE tool function. You're okay. Relax.
I really am.
Relax. Let Winter do his magic work and parse out what the answer is.
Yeah.
For those just arriving, we are playing Guess What TV Show We're Thinking of. We've got one in mind. We're answering any kind of yes-no question, the 20 question style, except we're not going to answer does the first letter start with T? Does the first letter start with B?
No.
That's dumb, but yeah, see, Winter says, no, don't do it.
Okay, all right, no clues. It's fucking painful as shit, but
it's not
if you
painful.
guys get it, all the better to you. You get the prize.
Okay, so we talked about the prize.
The prize is worth
I
it.
feel like we can trust the people who may have heard the answer not to claim the prize. Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say, Octavia Silva. I cannot.
You cannot. Octavia Silva, I don't want you giving a hints either.
Ask more questions, okay? And do not ask questions of TV show names. Ask more questions of other types. Was it HBO? No.
We said it aired on a major network, true, and we also said that it wasn't on network television. So it's on a cable network, not a network TV network.
Late 90s, yes.
Bridging. We also indicated it's bridging. Late 90s into the 2000s.
And it's 3 seasons.
And it's 3 seasons. Did it have any international success? I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
I would say no. It's definitely no.
Okay.
Only because I read a lot about it.
Okay. Who's my shoulders? Who's my Captain Shoulders? Okay, so
it could have. Okay, I'm going to amend that. It could have had international success if the network that it was on in America was also famous internationally. That's my answer.
Somebody else asked this question. I said brunette. Mm-hmm. Somebody who heard the answer when we accidentally revealed it said they didn't think it was really brunette. But I'd say brunette is the correct color. She's got brownish hair.
Yeah, I'd say.
And so now, Ethan McDonald, that kind of question is not the kind of question we normally are supposed to answer, but close enough, you know. Yeah, her hair color does vary somewhat between in shots. Your messages were hidden? I see it now. I see your message, Archangel. Happy birthday, Angantir.
Happy birthday, Angantir.
Does the female protagonist ride a motorcycle?
Oh, shit. I don't know.
Maybe at some point.
There might be.
I would say possibly to probably if you're talking about at some point in the course of the show, possibly or probably, but not as a regular thing. No.
Right.
Does it involve lawyers? No. Is the protagonist single? Yes. Dating, you could say, I guess.
Protagonists are dating? Oh, single, yes. Single, yes.
You know, not in a relationship. Blossom is not correct.
No, not Blossom. It's on cable TV.
Does it involve the medical field? No. Veronica Mars? No.
No. Good guess, though.
Candace is sending birthday surprises to Angantir.
Happy birthday, Angantir.
Well, I mean, if you thought you had enough clues to look it up, you didn't hear the answer, then that's not cheating. You know. Oh, thank you, Willie. 19. That was an interesting one, I think.
Oh, MJ. No, it's okay. Isn't it okay if they looked it up?
Yeah, MJ, take your guess.
Yeah, take
Winter,
your guess.
I can't. That's too broad a question. I can't answer that. You have to.
I don't know what her occupation is.
Take your guess.
Her occupation is a student.
Nope. Okay, there's your clue. There's your clue. Fine. Strangers with Candy is correct, MJ.
Yes, she got it. Yay! And actually, that worked out perfectly because where's the thing?
No, you got it right, MJ. And that's
you got it. Strangers with Candy. Good job.
Here's your prize. This is the prize.
Red.
For the winner of this contest.
From Forever 21, it's red.
Mm-hmm.
It's sized small, medium. I think it's good size. It's a good belt.
This belt for you.
Yay!
MJ, if you want to send me your mailing address, we will mail you this prize, this belt.
For guessing Strangers with Candy. Nice job. I like that. Very INFJ too. Like she was taking in all the facts.
Let's do another one. You like that game?
Yeah, we can do another one.
We could, except there's one thing I have to. What am I out of the school? Creamer. That's what I want to get.
Yeah, get creamer.
I want to get either creamer or non-alcoholic beer or both.
I knew you were going to say non-alcoholic beer. Let's do it.
Okay, so I tell you what, everybody. We're going to come back and do another one of these, okay? It may be a shorter stream, I'm not sure, but we're going to talk on the way there about a show that we can have in mind that'll be a little less obscure than Strangers with Candy, hopefully.
Yeah, that was dope.
But yeah, I'm glad that I just want to say Strangers with Candy was way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
That is a really good show.
It really is.
If you haven't seen it, check it out. I've actually paid for it on YouTube because I paid for one episode and then I was like, yeah, I like this. I want to pay for the season, and it's
you never heard the show.
It's quite good.
It's funny.
What type is the protagonist in Strangers with Candy?
ENTP.
I mean, I think that's the actress as an ENTP. Is the actual
she
protagonist
does act a little.
Show?
I mean, she had a switchblade.
Yeah, maybe.
She's a warped.
Yeah, she's a weird one, maybe. All right, so we got to go right now because I got to get a good beer and coffee creamer. And I'm out of. Otherwise, I have to persist in this without a drink.
Yeah, but we'll come back and definitely do
back
another
and
one.
do another one.
Congratulations,
Congratulations
MJ.
to
Good
MJ.
guess.
If you want that belt, email me your mailing address and we'll send you that prize. I'll probably throw in a picture draw as well. So you're gonna get another prize. Okay. Everybody else, thanks for playing, and we'll be back with another game of excitement.